Sorry for being a little late to the show, my own show, but as truth be told, I went to go get this out and I dropped the metal tip and I don't know where it went. So I have a backup. It's okay. I was literally like about to use this and then I take the tip off to clean it and I drop it. I don't know where it went. So either way, we're rolling, so it's fine. Murphy's Law. Whatever can happen, will. All right, so I got my hat on to get my hair out of my face. I got my eye pro on so I don't get anything in my eye. I got my mask on, my respirator, so that way I don't breathe in the fumes just because, I don't know. I don't like breathing in stuff that's not good for me, so it's whatever. It's just me. And then WC said, what's up? Hey, what's up, WC? Good to see you, Magnus. Hey, good to see you, Magnus. Awesome, awesome. What's up, Triangles? Yep, it is World War III. For some minis. They're about to get spray painted. Airbrush, technically. So, we got a lot of good things going on. Let me show you the working area today. So, as before, this thing was dark. So, those of you who've watched my channel before, you've seen me priming before. It's really hard for me to see things. Well, I went to the hardware store, and I said, fuck that. We live in the 21st century. So I bought a light. And these are meant for, like, the ceiling, technically, you know, like in houses. But it's really cool because it comes with this little attachment right here. And that's what you use just to plug it in for a light bulb. So it works the same way. It's really cool. So I've been a little bit crafty. And then up here, it's kind of janky. I have it all, like, strung up with string right now until I get like something more legit. But hey, if it works, it works. This was probably the most expensive thing. It was like $17 for the light, but it has different settings too. So you know, if I want to change it to like a bright white, for example. But as for me and for your human eye, usually you want something like that. So kind of like an amber hue, if you will. It's better for your eyes to catch detail if you didn't know that. So, but there you go. They had another one. It was really cool, but it was like $30 and it came with like a remote. So if you wanted to change all your light bulbs in your entire house to those, you could like change the color like blue or red or green or whatever. Fucking disco party, it's crazy. So obviously that was a lot more expensive, but I was like, oh, that's kind of, I almost got it. The only reason I didn't is because the wattage output was way too high. Way too high. This is 1,000 watts. That's it. The other one was like fucking 5,000 watts, dude. That's a lot, by the way. That's like too bright where you're gonna be blinded while you're trying to work on stuff. So kind of cool, right? How's everybody doing, by the way? We got 34 people in here. Wow, that's great. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and subscribing as well. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. So I'll be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. It's going to be a big one. So I've decided I'm going to give away a mini of any choice. Whatever you want, you're going to get it. So it's going to be a draw. That's what I'm kind of thinking of. So that's what I plan on doing. I'll be doing other giveaways as well. So, but once I hit that 500 milestone, whatever mini you want, I pull your name out of the hat, you're going to get it. So that's pretty cool. All right. So I got some of these guys on just regular putty. The magnets I put on the bottom, they unfortunately broke off. So, but it's okay. I just have regular putty, which is what you use for if you're putting up stuff like posters or things like that. And then Magnus said, dude, so many people have died. Found a lady named Sabella Yurton, and she died when she turned a corner. All fucks to you, WC. Yeah, well, if they ask for a Warlord Titan, that might be, sorry about that. There will be a slight limit, okay? But I'm very generous. So, it ain't gonna be a Warlord Titan. It's like... I wish. If I was a millionaire, I would absolutely do it. If I had money, I would fucking do that. Trust, if I had all that money, I would give each of you guys a Warlord Titan. My main subs. I'd be like, you want Warlord Titan? I'd give one to frickin' whoever wants one. So, oh, Reaver Titan. I love Reaver Titans, dude. Oh yeah, a Warhound Titan. I love Warhound Titans too. They're so cool. Ah. Hey, what's up, LED? All right, and then I got this little thing. If you didn't see my short today, I created this. So I just went to a hardware store. I got some cheap metal galvanized. I think it's steel, but it's really lightweight, light gauge, and that way my magnets can just pop right on there, and I'm good to go. So the reason why I don't have it, I'm not just holding this, is because it's very sharp. It's very sharp. Like this is no joke. So be careful with that. I might sand it down later, use like a rotary tool, but I just tacked it in here with some nails, and like, look at that, it worked pretty well. So got a couple things I'm priming today. Whole bunch of humans, chaotic cultists, obviously, and then the big guys are my possessed. So that's a possessed right there. Big, nasty looking thing. I'll be doing that. Same here, some more chaotic cultists. So really cool. I'll be priming them black. All right, and then here's the big guy. I love the look of this guy, by the way. But this is a chosen champion. Yeah, he's freaking, he's an evil looking guy. You look at him, he is scary, man. I would not want to see him on the battlefield. You're toast. And then over here, I got a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor. So he's really freaking cool looking. He can lead Space Marines. He can lead Chosen. And I think he can lead Possessed, but I'll have to double check that on the codex. And then we got two more. Possessed. This guy is also really freaking cool looking. Big fan of this guy.
Sorry.
You're good. Maddie's in the background, so. What dinosaur are you today, Ellie? And then I have another guy I gotta do. He's just by himself. I didn't have any room to put him on anything, so when I finish priming another guy, I'm gonna put this one on it and prime him up real quick. Cool? So, and then the last thing I gotta do is a base, and this is Abaddon's base. As you can see, this thing is huge. I don't know what millimeter this base is, but like, it's big. Like, so this is a 40 millimeter base. Compared to that, there's Abaddon's base. As you can see, it's massive. So he is the warlord for my unit, so makes sense. My entire army, technically. He's the strongest character. One of the strongest in the game, by the way. I looked up his melee damage. Holy shit, he punches way above his weight. That's all I gotta say. So I'll get my gloves on, get my PPE on. Let me turn on a fan. I'm gonna crack the window just a little bit. It's kind of cold out though. No? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little crack. Little crack right there. Get some flow going in. I'll turn this on. All right. I got ventilation going. And it's a little cold out, so normally you do not want to prime outside. If you're priming outside, you're doing it wrong, unless if it's a nice day out and there's no rain, no humidity, not too cold, not too hot. So you want the temperatures to be just right. I like to prime indoors personally just because of the wind. You know, it's kind of hard to do it, but I see videos of people doing it in their backyard with a rattle can, and I guess it works, so can't totally hate. All right, so we got the light going, I got the fan going, we're good. So I'll just grab my airbrush here. Works really good. Just gonna pop the top off. Nice and clean. I gotta clean the other one, the Iwata. I thought I did, but I could do a better job, and I lost the little metal cap that came on top, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to try to find that sucker. My Well, not this one. Where's the other one? I thought I had another. Where'd it go? I thought I had another. Oh, here it is. Duh. Ugh. I have an extra bottle. This is what I needed. So this is Vallejo Black. I prime all my minis in black. The only exception is if it's like face or something, and it's like I want to have really good detail on that. For all these minis, I'm not really worried about detail, so not until I start doing the trim and everything like that. But just get a good mix up of this, just put it in. I also have airbrush thinner, which is right here by Vallejo. I usually put like a drop in there and I just like mix it up. So it's always a good idea to do too, because this is very thick. It can clog your airbrush when you're using it. So this stuff is like rubber. Acrylic, when it dries, it's almost rubbery. Flow improver? No, I do not. But I would like to get that. That is something I should get. And then DW about it. Deal with it, Ellie. And then Forever Alert 2 said those Titan models are so big. I wonder if someone has actually given one servos or something. Yeah, Titans are huge. I follow a couple groups online on like Facebook and stuff. And yeah, it's amazing. They're really hard to get, by the way. Those Titans are pretty much sold out online everywhere. The only way to get them is in the UK. The only exception will be when they have Warhammer World open up here in Washington, D.C. When that thing opens and then we have our own factories and everything here in the United States, it might be more possible. And then hopefully, I don't know, but hopefully the price will be, yeah, I laugh about that, but all right. A little bit in there. And I usually get like a little stir stick and I just kind of stir it up. This is a gravity fed, by the way, so this is not siphon. Siphon usually has like a canister underneath it and it like pushes it up. I don't know if those are better or not, but you know, tell me if you think it's better, if you've ever used a siphon versus a gravity fed. This is just gravity fed. So the only thing you want to keep in mind when you're using this is you don't want to tilt this because all the paint will come out, right? So I could cap it. I don't like to cap it because I like to look inside and see if it's almost out or whatever, you know what I mean? So let me get stirring stick, where are you? And I also have a sponge right here too, along with my airbrush cleaner. So I just put that in the sponge. If you ever get a clog or anything, you can use this to kind of do it. Clean it out a little bit. I also have a toothbrush. So just a little toothbrush to get the nozzle if I need to like get anything off, because again it like hardens up and it kind of becomes rubber. So I put that to the side. My little stir stick's just going to be a Citadel paintbrush because I don't care. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Okay. Make sure the settings are good. So the PSI I usually run, usually about 15. Not too high. So come on, girl. You just kind of open it up a little bit. Come on. It's already giving me problems. Let me try it with the cap on. I know it's giving me issues already. Let me put some more in here, because maybe the gravity fed just needs to go in there a little bit thicker. So There we go. Give me some issues here. Come on. Technical problems. What is it doing? No spray pattern at all. Why? Why do you hate me? Oh, there it goes. That's better. There it goes. Now it's coming. Airbrushes, I swear. Come on. Get better. Come on, girl. You can do it. Yep, that's better. There it goes. That's better. Just glad it's finally running now. Okay. A little bit of problems. It's always something, I swear. It's got pressure going through because it's backing up, which is a good thing. That means it's unclogged. So it's giving me problems. Just dripping out the front. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Rover's still here. Sorry about that. Freaking technical issues, I swear. That's been me every day. All right, I believe I unclogged it. It was just, I don't know, just wasn't taken, so. And no, this is not my first time, but I'm not an expert, but yeah, I've done this before multiple times without issue, so every once in a while it's just like, no, I don't want to work, so it's lay tired. Okay, leave that out a little bit. Get some pressure going. Much better. Hopefully it translates into working. Yeah, it's throwing. Just had a serious clog in it. I clean it. I don't know. Whatever. Shake this up real good. Oh yeah, I emptied it out, so it works. I put a little bit of airbrush cleaner in there, and then just pushed it through. That way all the, it would work through. And it worked, so it should be fine. Give it a healthy amount there. Yep. A little bit of thinner, just a little bit. Stir it up. Tapping it. All right. Fingers crossed, everybody. I need the omnicide to be a Discord call. I ignored it. All right. Try 3 droplets. Let's see. Aha! Much better. Getting there. May the machine spirit be with you. Thank you. LED, what? You said guess what? Chicken butt. Yeah, this airbrush has a very angry machine spirit. I don't know what the fuck I did to it, but it hates me. A restless machine spirit. Yeah, it's going. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Let's check comments. How are we doing? Close enough to Valentine? And then Magnus said, praise the Omnissiah, your essence divine, and your code and circuitry, the stars align. Thank you. Yeah, this is a very angry machine spirit. What can you do, right? Put a little bit more thinner in here. Fuck is spraying. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. Oh yeah, it's looking real good now. Cool. So I got all the Chaos Cultists done. Now I just got to do the Possessed here on the end. So. Getting another clog. Much better. Double checking my work. I see a spot I missed. A little bit more right here. A little bit more I missed. Oh, thank you for the hearts, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, this one's good. I'm happy with it. All right, let me hang that up. Let that dry.
Oh, I'll take a break from this. Holy crap. Whole bunch of raws. Oh my gosh. Raw everywhere. Is this like a TikTok trend I don't know about? It's good to see it. Everybody, who's in here? Who we got? Forever Lord 2's we've been roaring. I don't know. Thanks, Glizzy. Yeah. It's just funny, though. WC's even roaring. Well, if anything, it gives me good comments, so I appreciate that. It's good for the algorithm. Thanks for the hearts, too, everybody. I appreciate the love. Yeah. I just got to take a break. Wearing this thing for a while kind of gets to me. So how's everybody doing? What's new? What's new in your world? LED said I started it. You're starting the new TikTok trend. It's you, Ellie. You're doing it. It was my sign-in for a while. It's been hijacked. Oh, shit. Forever Lurk 2. Runiville said it's an old 2009 meme of Rar is dinosaur for you, I love you. Oh. Yeah, I'm not familiar. Roar. That's funny. Con Ghost cosplay. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back. Toasty Ghosty. That's right. Thank you. Yep. Toasty Ghosty. She's in the house. Let's go. WC said, did you know the mini of the month this February is a Termagant? No, I did not. Interesting. Fervlick 2 said, I didn't know that. I may stop roaring. Yeah, that's a lot of love. I don't know. I didn't know that either. That's from 2009. Like, not that long. I mean, it was a while ago, I guess, if we think about it. But LED said, I miss you. Yay. We got a bunch of people in the house. Thumbs up, like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, please. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. So, trying to get there. Reneville said, yep, when I was 18. I'm surprised you remember that. Interesting. We had memes back then? Was that a thing? Memes have always been around? Well, I guess if you count, like, paintings and stuff, they're like a meme, right? Like an old-timey meme. I'm gonna roar at my crush. That's funny. I'm gonna speak some 2009 emo. Oh, my God. Yeah, 2009 emo, that's about the era. That's when I graduated high school. Holy shit. Wowzers. Feels like forever ago. Next, I'll be doing Abaddon's base. So, obviously, he's not on it. but I have putty in places where his feet would go. Just because, I mean, I could just go over it with an airbrush gun, but I'll have to scrape that off later. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Glizzy Man said, I'm trying to get to 50. Oh, 50. Okay, 50 subscribers. Awesome, dude. You might just get there. Reneville said, you remember Devil Husky and Encouragement Wolf? No. I remember Charlie. Charlie the Unicorn. I remember that shit. Forever Lurk 2 said, my 2009 emo was a 5.56. That's badass, dude. Yeah, literally. Yeah. And Con Ghost Cosplay said, also to any boys in the chat, I need y'all's opinion and advice. Oh, boy. You're about to open up a can of worms. Go for it. If only Magnus was here. I don't see any boys. We're all men. Oh, Magnus is here. Speaking of, let's go. I'm going to spit out my gum and drink some A&W. I'll be right back. Oh, no, I'm out. Need more. Refill. Reload. Forever Lurk 2, your statement reminds me of, like, I remember seeing a shirt of, like, a Vietnam vet, and it said, the only Woodstock I remember was my fucking M1 or whatever, or M14. Or it was a Springfield. It might have been the Springfield M1 Grand, but I don't know if they still use those, but that was kind of reminded me of that. Like, this is the only Woodstock I remember. Shit's badass. Let's see here. And then Con Ghost Cosplay said, so I'm a girl and was texting my crush earlier. I can't believe I'm reading this. I sent him a meme and he was saying, don't judge me, because I don't really like myself a lot. But he replied saying, you look pretty. Is that good, guys? Usually that's a good thing. Yes, that is a good thing. If he's complimenting your looks, that's usually indicative of he is interested. LED said, BRB, my Valentine is calling me. Oh my gosh. It's Valentine's Day is almost here. That's funny. And then Con Ghost Cosplay said he's never said that before today. Yeah, he's just giving you sly, like, little remarks and stuff, you know? Forever Lurk 2 said, just be feminine and kind and you will win if you bring him peace. There you go. Just be a good gal. And have a bunny. Yeah, that's what Maddie said. And then Con Ghost Cosplay said, all right, well, I'm going to go play some Resident Evil Village. Oh, shit. You can't ditch us. That's a good game, though. That's fucking badass. Do you ever post that stuff on YouTube? People love that level. It's all over the place. Kung Fu Panda said, yo, what's up, bro? I'm eating chips. Hey, what's up, dude? The board should go up to your chin. Oh, for if you're getting the height of a snowboard. Well, didn't know that. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad to have everybody in here. All right, I'm going to get back to doing my airbrushing because I don't want the paint to dry up or else I have to leave and, you know. I may post some clips later. I haven't finished the game yet, but I made a closest beta. Diminescu. No way. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, you'll get lots of fans of that one. That's for sure. Very memeable and very popular. That's fucking dope. Just bored, so eating chips. You feel me, gang? What chips you having, bro?
What's your poison? What kind of chips you like? I think Con Ghost Cosplay said, I don't want those kind of fans. Yeah, I don't know. What can you do? We all have those fans. WC said yes. LED said okay. No, that's dope though. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Oh yeah, we're rocking. It's not coming out as thick as I really want it, but... And then LED said, I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Ellie. Come on. What are you doing to me? Tony, it's out already. Yeah, there's a little bit left in there. I always have plenty of these laying around. You're going to use them for something. All right. It's a messy business. Very slow. Let's see. How are we looking on chat here? Con Ghost Cosplay said, now I'm going to go play that game in the dark, LOL. Foreverlord 2 said, gotcha, we have family in Washington State. Oh, okay. I don't know a single soul in Washington. I know a guy who was from there. He was from Seattle. He wasn't too proud about it, though. He's like, yeah, I'm from Seattle. He was in my unit. Clawwitter. Brandon Clawwitter. Pretty sure he got gunny. I think he got out, though. He had 3 divorces, that poor guy. Just couldn't catch a break. We riz for Ellie in the chat, yo. Yeah, we're rizzing her up. Ellie said she might have a date. Oh, boy. Forever Alert 2 said going to be there for a few months. I've never been. WC said Travis be missing everything. I know. Sorry, guys. When I'm priming, I gotta like focus but I do pop around and see what's going on. Kung Fu Panda said, "Bro, I got a 0 because my teacher thought I was cheating." Like, bro. Well, ask her to retake the test. Don't just accept. No, I don't think he was cheating. No. Kung Fu Panda is better than that. Significantly better. He's, if you think you're getting caught for cheating, just tell him I'm not cheating. I'll take the test, and I swear, So, and then WC said, what teacher for what class? I'm pretty sure it was for science, yeah. Mr. Cassidy, boo. Well, you never know. A lot of students do cheat, man. Magnus said, I just started snowboarding too. It hurts a bit at the start, but made it to the big hills in just a few hours. I'm not really doing any real carving, just heel slipping, but I know I'm getting it down all right. Yeah, and he has a skiing background, so he's going to pick it up real fast. And he understands the slopes and shit, So, just normal science? Oh, okay. Forever Alert 2 said, I had a feeling I could do. I was pretty good on the skateboard back in the day. I would just be taking it easy, yeah. Normal science, that's funny. Glizzyman Gaming, all right, man. Take care, buddy. Kung Fu Panda says, I don't know, gang. Like chemistry, physics. WC's on that. He's on the AP shit. He's like, what is normal science? What is that? Do you mean AP physics? What is that? I don't understand. Yeah, fucker clogged again. Every time. Every fucking time. WC's like biology. Kung Fu Panda said chemistry. Ah, rusted piece. Yeah, chemistry's tough, dude. Chemistry is tough. My teachers used to hate me. LED said. Oh, Ellie. Travis is so funny, can't lie. Thanks, Kung Fu Panda. R.I.P. Ellie. Oh, no. Magnus said, yeah, you all right, got that skill. Should be pretty easy. It's just going to be a bit of a change as you're sliding, not rolling. Oh. Interesting. Your feet are stuck on the board. Took a bit to get used to that change. Yeah, you're locked into a position. You can't really... There's not as much maneuverability. It's different. It's different, you know? And your center of gravity and stuff like that, it's very different. Like, I don't know what it's like compared to skateboarding, but I would imagine they'd be, like, the physics of it kind of makes sense. And then WC, Travis said, Travis is actually so right, not even a joke. I knew it. You're a smart guy. You're like, what is regular science? I don't understand. Just biomechanical engineering, yes. Kung Fu Panda, English or Spanish. Oh my gosh. Magnus said, thinking of picking up the new Custodes model when they release. They look so good. Do it, dude. Go to your local store, your local hobby store, or your Warhammer store, and pre-order them. If you really want them and you want them soon, pre-order them. This is not financial advice, but I've heard you have luck with that. Yeah. Dream big, build small. That's a cool name. Welcome, welcome. Please subscribe, thumbs up. Trying to get to 500. WC said, I'm considering it too, even though I never touched Custodes in my life. Interesting. Makes me want to paint. Yeah, dude, the Shadow Keepers. Yes, those are the only ones I would do. I wouldn't do regular Custodes. No. Shadow Keepers only, bro. Fucking, those guys are badass. I don't know if they ever deploy outside. I think they stay in the throne room, but like lore-wise. I don't know. WC, do you think they... Kung Fu Panda said I reached my goal of 400 subs a week ago. Bro, what? Oh my gosh, good for you. Yeah, 400 subs is huge. I'm just trying to get to 300. No. There it is. Oh, come on. The thing keeps jamming. Ay. It's jamming too much. Dang it. Close that up a little bit too. It's a little too cold. Even for me.
Oh gosh, mask marks. Cap this up. Everything else is capped up. All right. Let me go back to the comments here. Oh no, Ellie said I'm gonna go grab a monster BRB. It's one of those kind of nights. Uh-oh. Magnus said the lunar watch are pretty cool as well. I'd paint them. What if white wasn't so hard to paint? Yeah, that's challenging. That is challenging. I look kind of silly like this. Yeah. Damn it. Oh. So much better. I just wear the hat to keep the hair out of my face. There we go. So, I look like a mad scientist. I am a mad scientist. Okay. The Lunar Watch are pretty cool. Paint them white. And then WC said some custodians stand guard in the throne room. Many others protect Terra. And a couple are out in the galaxy dealing with it. Dealing with you, meaning chaos, yeah. Trying to deal with chaos. Like, oh god, what are they up to now? Oh, no. And then, yeah, because the Shadow Watcher, they're really cool. If you guys don't know about the lore, there's the throne room, right, which is like the main hub of everything. It's underneath, it's inside of Mount Everest, okay? So obviously the largest mountain landmass in the world, like mountain-wise, very tall, very big, in the Himalayas and all that. In the future, Earth is not green and like it's a little bit of a hellscape, but they're able to keep it running. Anyway, there's the throne room, and then there's like the Imperial fucking palace, if you will. So this thing is massive. This thing is like, you can run for miles and miles and miles. Like, Custodies are superhumans, right? So they're even better than regular Space Marines. They run faster, they're stronger, they're sharper, they live longer, everything. They have the gene seed of the Emperor himself implanted in them. So they're chosen, and they're going through very rigorous selection programs until they're actually created into like almost the perfect being. Like, they could probably like 3 or 4 of them could probably take on a Primarch, maybe 10. But like, either way, the power scaling's there. The Custodies, when they have to go from one point to the other, they literally have to sprint. Everywhere that they're going, the Custodies are always running. So if they're not standing still for like days and days and months and weeks on end, and they're calculating everything, these guys are hauling ass to wherever they need to get to. They also have like a lot of ships and like vehicles and stuff like that. But like, that's how big the Imperial Palace is, just to give you an idea of the scope of this thing. Yeah, and then underneath the entire palace, as we don't know about it, there's a bunch of hidden things that Malkador the Sigillite, a lot of the Custodies know, very few Primarchs know, if they're even alive anymore. And then, of course, the Emperor knew about it because he either founded it or created it, or him and Malkador, like, you know, some sort. And then underneath that, even more, there's like these prisons that are kept underneath, and apparently inside of these, it's like SCP type shit, but like way worse. There's like all these things that are locked up that if the doors even open, like, these guards will basically have to kill them almost like within a nanosecond, or else they risk whatever comes out to like cause a really big problem. Like I don't know what would be under there, like maybe like a Necron dynasty fucking warrior from billions of years ago is somehow frozen in fucking time underneath there. God knows what else is in there. You know what I mean? So there's a bunch of unspeakable eldritch horrors like Cthulhu. Cthulhu would be in there, for example, okay? So, like, we had someone talking about Cthulhu and shit. Like, a bunch of stuff that's underneath, and, like, no one knows what it is, but the Shadow Keepers are the ones that maintain it like a jail, but, like, SCP times 1,000. And I don't think they usually leave. Like, I'm pretty sure when they're chosen to do that, that's all they do until the rest of their life. The rest of their mortal life, which is thousands of years, by the way. So, and they're usually, like, they're not, like, the best of the best, but they're, like, very, very, very good. You know? So they're, like, very attention to detail. They're very strong, very fast. They're able to kill things, like, faster than snapping your finger. So those are the Shadow Keepers, which is pretty badass. And I don't think they're written about enough, but there's a lot of lore you can find about them online. They're really cool. I'm not too familiar with the other ones, the Lunar. I'm assuming that's on the moon, which, if you didn't know, that was where the Primarch project was done, and a lot of the gene seed is on the moon. So there's a lot more to it than that. Oh, wow. We got a lot of texting going on here. I appreciate it, everybody. I'm glad you're all hanging out. Yep, so Magnus saw that. He said, yeah, the Shadow Keepers are the ones used to protect the Dark Cells. That's what they're called. That are under the Imperial Palace. But after everything escaped, they left on a hunt to drag them back. Everything escaped? What? I didn't know about that. Oh, shit. I thought they still had stuff locked up. Forever Lord 2 said, I had this one little pot of white paint that dried out. I tried thinning it out, etc. And there was always some grit in it. When I tried using it, the paint had awesome texture to it. Well, that's good. So you're still like, I'm still going to use it. That's amazing. I've tried to replicate it ever since, and I can't. Interesting. There is Citadel paint that dries like cracked mud. You know what I mean? I don't know how it works. Apparently, there's some technical paint you can get. If it's not just Citadel, there's other ones that make it too. But it dries like cracked mud, and then you could probably like spray paint that white. You know what I mean? And get it like that white crack kind of look. But it depends on like if you want it like stucco, or I would imagine you want it more kind of flaky almost. So Lurk said you should start showing off your models. I'd love to see them. Yeah, Forever Lurk 2 CD, I'm kind of technology changed. I can barely take pictures. Yeah, dude, it ain't. I'm still trying to figure out how to take pictures with my minis. So my son set up my compy for me. So you got your computer. And then WC said, the Earth is the largest hive world of all. Yes, it is. There are probably, I don't know how many humans are on the Earth. Probably a trillion. Maybe more. Probably more than that. I don't even know how many humans. There's trillions and trillions of humans in the 41st millennium. And they die and get birthed on astronomical levels, which is why they say the Imperium can't fall, because we have so many people on so many worlds, like over 1 million worlds. It's like impossible to eradicate us, but I think the Tyranids might come pretty close. Reneville said would love to paint a Dreadnought Contemptor Thousand Suns version. However, they are not 40K for a weird reason. Yeah, I don't know why they're not. The only reason I could think of is if, because a Thousand Sun, excuse me, like your average rubric Marine doesn't have a, it's just a fucking husk. It's just armor. But like there are sorcerers that could per se, I would imagine if they get wounded in battle, they could just like conjure up their body and they'd be fine. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. They have the Sekitar robots, I think they are. But like, again, those are robots. Those are not, they don't have, I mean, they might have a machine spirit or whatever, but it won't have a soul in it. I don't think. Maybe it has a demonic soul. I don't know. Reneville said they are also incredibly hard to make. Even one that took 10,000 years to make 1,000 custodies to replace those that were lost during the Horus Heresy. Wow. Yeah, they're very, very hard. WC said, sorry, I gotta go. All right, bye, WC. I don't know if you dropped off already, but take care. Yeah, it's really hard to make custodies. That's interesting. Magnus said, yeah, there's stuff like Eldritch Horrors, which are tainted shit, and Subject 11, which is thought to be one of the lost Primarchs. Ooh, interesting. LED said, I'm back. What up? Well, WC had to jump off, so. Custodians are also masters of every weapon that is out there, even Xeno weapons. I did not know that. Damn. I mean, they have all the time to study and research, and a lot of them are actually poets, and like, they're interesting souls. They're not your usual Space Marine, which is like not very tempered. Your Space Marine is like pretty full bore, always angry, always pissed off, ready to enact vengeance and violence at any given second. So, and then the Custodes are a lot more like even thinking, like robotic almost, but like they have a soul, they have like a human aspect to them, but they're able to like tame themselves very well. Like, I don't think the fuckers even blink. You know, maybe once every like 5 hours or something, they're just like blink. You know? Yeah, Forever Lurk 2 said, man, there's way too much lore. I know, right? I need to read more. Yeah, go on the wiki. The wiki's good. I read the wiki sometimes. So, I'm going to close this door. It's too cold. And then, I did not. Let me double check some of my work here before I might have to continue this later. So, I'm having issues with my airbrushes, and I'm not liking that. So, I might go clean it real quick and be right back. So. And then Renival said Thunder Warriors are rage. Yep, depends on the Space Marine chapter. Salamanders are very relaxed with humans. Custodes are meant to be the next stage of humanity by the Emperor's plans. Yeah, they are the pinnacles of humanity, like pretty much the highest form of what they should be, because people point to the Primarchs and say, well, Primarchs were perfect. No, they were not. Honestly, the Primarch project was kind of a failure, in my opinion. So, let me turn on all comments just so I make sure I'm seeing everything. So, all messages, there we go. Yeah, Thunder Warriors were like pure rage and nothing but. But like when I was reading Gene Father, and that's like a newer book with Fabius Bile. Obviously, he's in there with his new men, which are fascinating, by the way. And then there's Belisarius Call, and he has his alpha, like his basically his first. It's almost like a Primarch of the Primaris, essentially, because he's a psyker. He's really strong, really fast, able to compute things very quickly. But the thing is that if you ever read the book and you read, because they give you the perspective of Alpha, and he's always like, I'm seething with rage right now. Or it's like when Belisarius Call cannot get to the point, it enrages me beyond a murderous contempt. And like, he's always thinking about, I could bash this person's skull in 2 seconds and just be done with this issue. Why is this human talking to me? Like, it's interesting to hear his thoughts. I could probably grab the book and start. Where is the book? Anyway, I read it, but if you do read it, you'll see his mind and his thinking, and he's very like, I was like, damn, I thought I was angry. This guy makes me look tame. It's like the Hulk. It's just always angry. All right, I'm gonna God bless A&W. I'm gonna wash my airbrushes. I'm just having issues with it, and I'm not happy. So, but I got some good coverage for most of this stuff. It's just not where I want it to be. And my Eclipse, I'm having issues with my Eclipse, so I don't like that either. That's my expensive one, so I got to figure out what the heck's going on with that. But I'm gonna take these, mainly the one that I've been using. And I'm just gonna clean it out, dry it off. Let these dry, and then I'll shoot the shit with you guys for a little bit longer. So I'll be back. I don't want to say I'll be right back, but I will be back. So let me turn off my air compressor. I was hoping to get a lot more done today, but these are just not cooperating. I don't like it. Let me bleed the air. There we go. Alright. I hate technical issues. Oh, this one's super clogged. I see. I'm looking at the Eclipse. It is really clogged. I gotta get some of the little pipers in there, like the little pipes. Put it in there, and God, it's so bad. And I clean them after every time, too. It's just I gotta do a better job, I suppose, so. I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. So I got this, and then what else? Here it is. This has all little cleaning brushes and stuff like that. Bristles that you need to kind of clean it. And I also have dental picks, which also kind of help too. Yeah, this is everything that I need in here. And then I have dental picks. These things come in handy a lot, so I would also recommend the plastic ones just because these are really sharp and sometimes they do more damage than good, but they work. So, all right, folks. Sorry, I'll be right back though. Unless you want to talk to Maddie. Maddie, you want to talk to the fans? They haven't heard from you in like forever, so they of course they miss you. Reneville said you were taking them apart to clean. Yeah, they're pretty bad. That it sucks. Just like 5 minutes. It won't be long. I'll stop. Talk about your school.
My fans. Just kidding. Everyone, I did my nails the other day. Did them white because I'm going to a wedding and my dress is brown, so gotta look decent. What's everyone up to? Anyone have any fun plans this weekend? Aw, Ellie, I missed you too. This is crazy. Painting a space wolf. What's a space wolf? What hobbies do I have? I crochet. And then I needlepoint. So I'll show you real quick. I made this baby blanket. It's just a little thing. I make them in different colors. Got fever. Work on Sunday. No plans. Making cosplay. Wow. Space Wolf is the name of a legion of a space marine. Okay. Very cool. Wow. I'm in school. I have a test on Thursday. It's on anatomy, on the heart and the lungs, so perfect time for Valentine's Day. Your mom knitted you a blanket like that when you were a kid? Wow. I think knitting is harder. I don't know how to knit. I only know how to crochet, but I just bought a whole bunch of yarn to make a sweater. So hopefully I'll be able to make that before winter because I don't have a lot of time right now, so yeah. Ellie, what kind of cosplay are you making? I'm gonna go put my blanket back. Denki from MHA. Don't know what that is. Travis might, but I don't. One other hobby I have is needle pointing. So that's what this is. I'm making Travis a belt for the Marines. And so I did all this part. I just have this to finish. But I did, you can see the white part. It's a little raised, so I did that part. She unfortunately doesn't knit anymore as her arms and wrists hurt from working in it. Wow. That is intense. Carpentry and machine guns? What a badass. But I could understand that would be really hard, like on your hands and your wrists and everything. That's what we just learned about in anatomy, is like all the muscles of your wrist and your hands. It's so complicated. I had no idea that you have so many muscles there, so that makes sense. Are you really a rebel if you crochet without a hoop? Yes, yes you are. But a hoop is usually used in needle pointing and embroidery, not so much crochet. How many muscles are in the wrists and hands? I don't even know. At least like 20. Like, there's like, you have like 3 special ones here. These are your thenar muscles. And then you have 3 special ones here. These are your hypothenar muscles. And then in your hands, you have like each different ones in your hands. You have like interosseous, and then you have a whole bunch of ones that go like this, that come from your arm. Oh, Drippy Chicken Boy, hi. Travis is coming back. Don't worry. Oh my gosh, should I drink his A&W? I broke my foot from stepping on a real good needle. Ooh. My friend just broke her toe because she was trying to kick a ball for her dog and she just jammed it into the door frame instead, so. Broke your toe from rolling your ankle. That's kind of crazy. I've also broken my ankle from rolling my ankle. That was fun. My bones are also weak as shit, so you're not the only one. It's just happens sometimes. I think this one's my favorite. This one looks intense. You broke your same thumb in the same place within 8 months. Your thumb must be kind of effed. You blame shitty school lunches for low bone density. That's so funny. Honestly, yeah. Probably why kids break so much. From all the lack of calcium and proteins and all that stuff. There's no such thing as cafeteria food until high school in Canada. So you had to bring your lunch every day in like elementary school or middle school or whatever you call it, junior high. It's hard to break your femur. It's like one of your strongest bones, even at 18 months. That's crazy. They just give them IV of maple syrup until they can drive. That's hilarious. And I believe it. Yeah. That'll really help with the bone density too, so. It's That's so funny. Bye, Droopy Chicken Boy. I don't know what WZ is, though. I want to say Warzone? Witchcraft? Nope, probably not. He's gonna go play some WZ. I'll be here for the whole stream next one, you promise? I'm gonna tell Travis. Warzone. I think I said that. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember. Travis, Drippy Chicken Boy is ditching you.
Yeah.
And he said he's never coming to one of your streams ever again.
That's it. I'm gonna say Kelly on it.
Oh.
Oh, this thing is so clogged.
I might be lying.
Clips was clogged, almost solid. I can't believe I just got it out. I might be able to use it, actually.
Oh.
This is really good news.
My test is on Thursday, but I have to start studying like tonight because we have another lecture tomorrow and on Tuesday that's on Thursday's test. So she's planting the seeds of chaos right now. You never know. That's the goal. Ultimate chaos. Maybe that's why Travis is so chaotic. You know, it's probably not the best choice, but it's really the caffeine content. Like 400 milligrams of caffeine should typically be your max, but $700 mils can of white. So I drink a white Monster every day, and I could technically drink 2 of them every day and like be okay. But caffeine's a drug. Like, we give caffeine to people, caffeine pills. Like, sometimes when people have certain brain bleeds, there's a specific kind of medication that has like codeine and caffeine in it, and it helps with headaches and stuff. Got 2 dozen of them chilling in your closet. Yeah. We also have a lot of Monster here. Travis and I each drink one every day at least. If you have a good beard, could you handle more caffeine? Probably. I do think there's a correlation between beards and caffeine. Yeah. Monster Energy even put a thing on the back of the can that says if you're not working out or burning energy, you shouldn't drink it. I've never seen that. But it's like kind of like coffee. Like each cup of coffee, like your standard cup of coffee, has at least like 60 to 80 milligrams of caffeine. And most people drink at least like 2 to 3 cups, which is like 180 milligrams of caffeine, which is equivalent to a can of Monster. And follow me on TikTok.
What's your TikTok at, babe?
My TikTok at is Maddie Magoncia. Magoncia. Is Monster a drug? Technically.
It's my kind of drug.
Caffeine is a drug.
It is.
So, yeah. They started to do it after a young goth girl drank over 14 in a day and died from it. Well, yeah. 14's insane.
Yeah, that's really high.
It's even a lot for Travis, and Travis drinks like 8 a day.
I fucking love Monster.
Yeah, you can tell your mom you're on drugs. Mom, I'm doing drugs.
Mom, I'm doing drugs.
It's caffeine.
Probably more expensive to drink Monster. It's just, God, the price just keeps going up, man.
Did you just put the fan on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it another go. I unclogged the Eclipse. I'm really proud of myself. It had 2 thick, like, balls of acrylic just stuck in there. I couldn't even move the needle. I had to, like, pull on it to yank the
How
thing
do you spell
out.
your at again? It's MADDY, and then the little dash sign, and then it's MAGONCIA.
Yep,
It's my maiden name, if you're wondering.
that is correct.
Much cooler than my current last name.
No, please don't say the current one. But.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sounds like you didn't thin your paints enough.
It's very likely. It is likely. Who said that? Reneville? Or was that WC?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was Reneville. Yeah.
He told me I'm planting seeds of chaos.
Oh. How so?
Because I told you Drippy Chicken Boy wasn't ever going to come to your live again.
Oh, yeah. Drippy Chicken. He always pops in, pops out. He used to hang out on the channel a lot more, but he's too popular and...
Oh, Magnus started following me.
Yay, Magnus.
Yay, I have a new follower.
Yay.
I'll follow you back.
You gotta charge your phone too, hon. What the heck?
I always have to charge my phone.
Yeah. Maggie boy. How many followers he got? I have 51 on there.
I think he has I have 56 now.
Woohoo!
Woo. I did post something on Instagram though, and I got 1,000
Yeah.
1,000 views on it.
That's
So
pretty
I
good.
thought that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It was me intubating a mannequin.
Yeah. Oh, that's really short. Yeah.
It's
What is
really
it,
short.
What was it? What was it? The Lawrence scope, or what is it called?
Oh, I put in a LMA today.
An LMA today.
Laryngeal mask airway.
There you go.
So that was cool. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you have Travis back.
It's okay.
Bye, everybody.
Yay, Maddie! Thank you. Wow, she's so cute.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
My wife's a bigger nerd than me. I don't know how it's possible. I'm a nerd in a different way, I guess. I'm going to give it a go with the Eclipse because I was able to unclog it. So I was just going to pack up for the night, but considering I was able to unclog it, I think I will be able to finish all these primings now because the Eclipse, the Iwata, is my baby. So, yeah, it just took a while to unclog it and everything. I was looking for the cap. I couldn't find the damn cap earlier either, but I think it'll still spray. It doesn't have to have the cap on the end, but a lot of people usually just have it exposed anyway. Magnus said, bye, Maddie. LED said, no! LED's crying. Aw. Ellie. That's why I have Maddie pop on here, because she's cool. She's definitely cooler than me. She's a lot cooler than me. I'm okay. I wish I was that cool. Get the respirator going here. Who else we got on here still? Forever Lurky still in here, bro? There we go. Clip on.
Clap on. Clap off. Alright. Oh, Forever Lurks 2 is here. Alright, sweet. Thank God. Thank God. I know Ellie's still here. Magnus is like popping in and out, but he's here. So, awesome. I don't know. It says there's only 2 of us in here. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because there's more than 2 people in here. You know? Yeah, I don't know how that... I don't know how, if it's every, like, minute or something or what. Yeah. But there's, like, 4... Yeah, now it went up to 3. Go figure. Or it's like at one time it went up to, like, 34 and then went down to 16. So, it just kind of changes. Okay, Magnus says I'm here. It's okay, man. You're just lurking. Lurking.
Like forever lurk.
Like forever lurk.
Ah.
So is there a forever lurk 1? Like forever lurk actual? And you're like forever lurk 2? I'm just curious. It's a sweet name. Alright. Sour Patch Kids or pickles? Magnus says, pour pickle juice in your eyes. Let me turn this on. There we go. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Bam. It's finally spraying, and I can actually. Earlier, I couldn't even move the nozzle. That's how clogged this thing was. Go figure. Yeah, I'll definitely. With this thing being unclogged, it'll make short work of all this. It's so much faster. The other one sucks, man. The other one's an InnoCraft. It's cheap. It's probably like a $20 airbrush, but this one, you pay money for it, but man, the fucker works. Okay, mixing up the Vallejo paint with some airbrush thinner. There we go. Back to business. Oh, it's so much better. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, though. It's a little high. All right, back to 15 PSI. Oh, I'm at 250 subs. Oh my God, that's awesome. Thank you, Magnus. Yes! 250 subs.
Halfway there.
I'm halfway there. Feels so good. I've been working my butt off, fam. Whew. That is exciting. That is so exciting. Oh, yeah. That's an airbrush. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. Oh my God. So much better. It's literally like night and day. Woo! Yeah, I literally just got a mini done in like friggin' 2 seconds. A little bit more paint. More thinner. This Possessed takes a lot of work. He's a big boy, by the way. I love the look of this guy. This fucking demon. He is badass, man. Forever Look 2 said peanut butter and pickle sandwiches are goated. At least I love PB&Js, man. With some Doritos. Oh. Fuck yeah. LED said I'm back. I got pickle juice on my Get Drunk or Die shirt. With Hawaiian bread. I love Hawaiian bread. I had some just today. Maddie did too. I fucking love Hawaiian bread, man. That is my shit. Magnus said, don't know if you love peanut butter this much as well, Lurk. But did you just eat multiple spoonfuls of peanut butter alone in one sitting, or am I just a psychopath? I love peanut butter, dude. I don't eat it like that, but like I have done that before. So, especially when it's bulking season, you know, you're trying to get big. Oh yeah. All right, Possessed is done. I'm gonna put some more in here. My eyes are getting dry. Magnus said I did that all the time when I was a kid. Pervlark 2 said I used to carry peanut butter with me when I was in the army. A spoonful was bliss. We used to have these little peanut butter packets. Oh, they were so good. You just pocket a bunch of those. They're fucking awesome. LED said I would take my mom's beer and have tiny sips while she wasn't looking. Uh-oh. Naughty Ellie. I know during Christmas for me, we'd go to my uncle's house, and then me and my siblings would have a game, and the game was who could drink the most alcohol from the liquor cabinet before getting drunk. So you have to drink, but not enough to like look like you're drunk. So we would go in there and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a like." They never checked on us. They didn't give a shit. It was awesome. We'd go in there. I'd be drinking like Blue Label fucking Johnny Walker. It's like $400 for a bottle, man. I'd be putting that in my fucking Coke and stirring it up at like 17 years old. I don't know. We would all just like, we'd all be like, hey, you feeling it? No. Are you? No. I don't know what you're talking about. We never got caught. Never got caught. They didn't care. It was great. Be right back. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, let's read the comments. And I wonder why I wasn't the favorite child. Rendezvous said I knew some guys that would have peanut butter jam and bacon burgers. Interesting.
I've actually heard that.
You've heard that before?
Yeah.
Huh. That's a new one to me. I've never heard of that. Interesting.
Like jam with bacon, especially.
Well, I bet that's really good.
Not my thing, but I've heard about it.
I got that apricot stuff.
The fig.
Yeah, the fig. Yeah, not apricot. I got fig spread. It goes so good on sandwiches.
I would like a ring. I would like a ring. I would like a diamond ring on my finger. Something.
Forever Lurk 2 said the only problem was everyone wanted some of my peanut butter, and they would stick their grubby fingers in my stuff. Ew, hell no.
Ewy, it's eerie grossy.
And then Forever Lurk 2 said, you're gonna gross out at this. I would just hawk a big loogie in it and stir. They stopped asking after that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is savage.
That's criminal.
That is savage. That is savage as fuck.
No, that's freaking straight up criminal.
That's straight up criminal. Oh man, that's funny.
Crazy.
That's so fun. I had a full plastic jar of Jif in my truck. Magnus said, dude, I love peanut butter on burgers. There's this burger place in the downtown. Best burgers I've ever had. Really? I've never tried that. You aren't American enough, Ellie. I'm Canadian and I'm more American than you.
That's so funny.
Reneville's like, yeah, I'm about to say un-American. LED said, fuck. Reneville said, then think of Super Earth and we might be going that way soon. Super Earth for democracy? Oh my gosh. Hell yeah.
Actually, I'm at 9:30.
All right, sweetheart. I'll join you soon.
I'm gonna just lay in bed.
That's great. You say listen to stupid shit?
No, look at my feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, let's check comments. Dried out hockey puck burgers. The origin of how a Nurgle cult gets started. For real. Fuck. Cult of the Dresser Burger. Dun dun dun. LED said, let me remember. I'm letting you remember. I named it Patty. Awesome. Magnus said Patty is actually such a tough-ass name for a burger. Thanks, 14-year-old me was kind of smart. Did it turn green and go fungus on it? No, it looked the same. McDonald's burgers never expired. Good nuclear fallout food. I don't even think it's food anymore. Yeah. Have you ever seen Snowpiercer? They just eat the cricket paste and shit. If you've never seen the movie Snowpiercer, watch that movie. It's a long movie, but it's good. Just hear me out. It's fucking epic. One more. Another fucking demon. Another possessed. Super badass. Has got the chain axe. Love it. With the fucking claw from hell. Badass model. Absolutely love it. And then I added some skulls on the ground for some effect. So it looks like he's lunging at you. Really cool model. So Con Ghost Cosplay said I'm back for a few minutes. I had to update my PC. Oh shit. Don't you hate that? Fucking Windows. Was it Windows, I'm guessing? Yeah, I hate it when it does that. Fucking... Oh, it's so annoying. And people like who have like Apple computers are like, ours are so much better. I'm like, y'all do the same thing. Alright, so these... I'm gonna look at these with my naked eye. What to do with all the dried ones? Oh, God forgive me, but I'm gonna put this on the fucking... I'm gonna put these on the ground. Just so I have room to put one on here. So... Normally I don't like doing this, but... I don't have a really good spot for them right now. Ugh. Okay. I know where they're at. I will not step on them. Yeah. Forever Lark 2 said I was coaching Little League and one of the parents got shit faced and climbed up the backstop. He refused to come down. The cops came and eventually tased his ass in front of everybody. Fun times. That's fucking crazy, man. That's a fucking funny ass story. That's insane. Oh my god. I believe it. Fucking Randy Marsh, you know. Congo's cosplay says, Ghosty Toasty, or especially phone updates, as they say, out of storage. Then update and add some cheap mobile games. Like, how the fuck did I have games Yeah. Yeah. I have iCloud. I'm glad I have iCloud, but yeah, storage is a thing you'll be fighting forever. Yeah, it's worth it to pay for it. It is. It is. Yeah, that's a crazy story for Everlurk. Holy shit. He refused to come down. What the fuck? Some people's parents. I wonder what the kid was saying too. If the kid's like, Dad, just come on down. He's like, no. You and what army? Oh, that's fucking funny. That's wild. Mm. Alright. Alright. This one doesn't have a magnet on the bottom, so I gotta use the old school putty method. These are all magnetized though. Put these on the ground, let them dry. Double check this real quick. Look great. Super fucking badass. Love this guy too. With the horns. Oh, I love this one. I love all these guys. I didn't think I'd like them. But they're kind of wearing on me. They're fucking badass. I can't wait to paint them up. They're gonna look so good. Very evil. I like my army evil as fuck. Alright. All right, that'll do it, folks. I just finished all my priming. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whew. Glad I got that done. I almost didn't. So I'm gonna open the window and get some air through here. I'm not gonna breathe just yet because I just sprayed a shit ton of. Put you up in my usual.
Oh, it's fine. Fine over here at least. That mastodon got me fucked up. It's a good seal though. And then there we go. It's a little bit better. Sweet. Toasty Ghosty gotta go. Finally could play your game. Forever Alert 2 said, I got volunteer huckleberries this past year. We let them grow. Should produce this year if the birds and deers don't eat them. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there you go. Magnus said, my cousin who lives in Nova Scotia had multiple blueberry bushes in their property. Some guy came off a trail thinking it was all part of the path and ran them all over. What a idiot, dude. Oh my gosh. People, I swear, dude. Ay. Probably mark their bushes or put a fence up then. That was 5 years ago. They don't produce shit anymore. Oh, man. They probably... Yeah, it's sad. Blueberries are cool. I would love to grow blueberries one day. We went from stories, from food, from gardens to stories again. They're dead bushes for aesthetic purposes. Yeah, their purposes are... Yeah. I don't know if those are seasonal or I don't know how those work. I have no idea. I love me some blueberries though, like dark chocolate blueberries. It's good stuff. Got some over there actually. Kind of tempting. Cheetah's been chatting tonight. I can't type. It's all good. And then next I'll be building this guy. So this is a Dark Apostle. This will be a leader of all my cultists. I have 2 of these. So I have 2 Chaos Cult groups. They're 10-man each. So 10-man squads. If there's women in it too, but I'm just saying like 10 units per squad, and they'll be led by this guy who's a Dark Apostle. So really fucking cool. Awesome. And he comes with these little guys that come with him too. Just a badass mini. I got 2 of them I'll be building. But I just got a lot done priming, and I'm really happy with that. Of course, people prime way more than that, but I think I did a good job with my priming. Pretty happy with it. There might be little spots, but normally I just take a little brush and just go over it anyway. You know, it's fine. I've painted, like I did Abaddon with brush only. I did not airbrush Abaddon at all because I did everything sub-assembly. So, and he actually turned out pretty good. I don't normally do that, by the way. Usually I airbrush it because it's supposed to be faster. Just today it took way too fucking long because the airbrushes and the problem with them being cleaned and everything. So it's an unfortunate byproduct of using them. So it's going to happen. But I will be getting some better thinner, though. Kind of like what Reneville recommended. I think that's a really good idea. So I think I should get that. I've seen that before, those bottles. I was just like, I already have thinner. But I think using the other material would be a good idea to help me out. And then Magnus said there's a tiny little province on the East Coast. It's just a really small island. Oh, And man, do they produce a ton of potatoes. 4.5 billion pounds annually. For the size of the island, that's, wow. That's freaking sweet. LED, so we need more ladies in this stream. Yeah, there's not too many. How do I reach out to women, LED? There are women who are into 40K, by the way. So a lot of them have their own channels, but then there's also a lot of tourists, so hobby tourists. I don't know. And then Reneville said, I got a group of 10 of them, kit bash them to look more like Thousand Suns looking for cultists. And then after I finish them, GW removed them in the Thousand Suns army. No way. Oh, man. I didn't know they got rid of them from the Thousand Suns army. That sucks. You guys don't have cultists? What? Those things are badass on the board, man, because they got sticky objectives. It's freaking dope. They're really squishy. Of course, they'll die very quickly, but they're pretty badass. Slanesh, sheesh. Sorry, God, I read that wrong. Sheesh, don't tell Trump he likes potatoes. We might need it. Yeah, I know, right? Whatever. I mean, I actually looked at the reason why we're eyeing Greenland, and it actually makes sense. He's just going about it in the wrong way. So it makes sense from a lot of perspectives. The resources that it has, which are not being utilized. It's in a very good strategic location, geolocation. Even though we can have army bases there, we can have radar there. He wants it to be there, and it's only us. That way we don't have to go through the Greenland government for, like, requesting it and all that shit. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's doing it in a very loud way to bring attention to it. You're probably right. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I used to be kind of for Trump, but he's kind of pissed me off. So I don't know what he's doing. He's not, I don't know. Some of the stuff he did, I was like, all right. And then a lot of it, I'm like, what are you fucking doing, man? Like, what are you doing? It's really frustrating. It's really the whole ICE thing, like, that's just terrible. And I don't know, man. They're just not going about it in the right way. That's the problem. Like, just go about it in the right way. Stop fucking, it's just so bad. There's a lot of innocent people getting hurt. A lot of people are really angry about it, and it's just, yeah. Isn't he trying to take Greenland? Supposedly. It does make sense if you look at it from a military perspective and the resources, the natural resources that it has. It's actually very baked with some good stuff, and the problem is that China's looking to eye it too. So the U.S. wants to get it before China does. China's very aggressive. The Chinese government are not good people. They are not good people. So it doesn't matter what their propaganda says, they're fucking evil. And then Mag said, me personally, I don't give a shit about politics. There's nothing that I'm happy with, though, but I'm also not trying to state my opinions online. Yeah. I'm not one for politics either. This is not a politics channel. So, but it does come up. And it's okay to have your own opinion. Like, I'm not going to hate on you. I fought for this country. I know you're Canadian, bro, but, like, I fought for people to have the right to have their own opinions, so that's just me. If I want to say F you to the government, I'm allowed to do that. So. And then LED said, I'm in a mosh pit. My favorite thing to do is step on people's feet to start shit. It doesn't end well. The last time I broke my thumb. Oh shit, Ellie. You're funny. I think I saw one of Ellie's bands pop up on my feed. One of the ones that she likes. I was like, who the fuck is this? And I listened to it. I was like, oh, it's one of the bands she likes. So that was kind of funny. Reneville said we also got assaulting agents, which isn't the right way as well. Yeah, however, he needs to send the National Guard in my state of Arizona since we have a large cartel. Oh my God, yeah, the cartel problem. Dude, left or right, it's so bad. The cartel will win. That's the shitty thing. They know how to do it. They know how to bypass. They know how to work into state, local stuff. They're all over native reservation land, by the way. They are all over that shit. They're all over national parks. Not like the big ones, but like with large land masses where it's public land, especially down there by you. The cartel are they're evil too. They are fucking evil. A lot of people say, well, if there's no cartel, then it's just going to be a free-for-all. And I don't know, man. I don't know anything about that. I can't speak much about that, but yeah, they're bad, dude. Forever 2 said I regretted saying the name after I press enter. Yeah. Doesn't it suck you can't even talk about it anymore? It used to be you could do whatever you want. Yeah, we're done, Ellie. We're done. Magda said I would too. Anyway, what's y'all's favorite fruit? My favorite fruit? It's a good question. I like cantaloupe a lot, personally. I like cantaloupe and pineapples, so those are really good. Pineapple might be up there. Yeah, I love blueberries too, man. Blueberries, absolutely love them. So good. Yeah. Yeah, and pineapple, yeah. I love pineapple, dude. Oh, I was in Hawaii. I was stationed there. Man, we got some of the freshest pineapple juice you've ever had in your life. It is so fucking good. It is so good, bro. I'm telling you. I love pineapple juice. It's a luxury. Here in the States, you like drink pineapple juice, you're like, it's okay. You go to Hawaii where they make it like right there with a ripe pineapple. Nothing beats it, man. It is one of the best things ever. So if you ever get a chance to go there, definitely go to the Dole Plantation and definitely ask for some pineapple juice. You will want more. Hawaiian coffee's good too, by the way. So. LED said, "God damn it, God damn what? Oh, who was the band? It wasn't Pink Guy. It was a different one. It was another band. It wasn't System of a Down. I know that. It was another band, and I saw it, and I was like, doesn't Ellie talk about that band? Like your dad or something? Like your dad introduced you to them or something? Who was it? Once you say it, I'm gonna go, yep, that was them. I saw their. It like showed up on my YouTube feed. I was listening to music, and I was like, isn't this the band that Ellie likes? Like Ellie was talking about. I thought it was kind of. It wasn't Ghost. No, I know who Ghost is. It was not Ghost. Yeah, but if you say it, I'll be like, yep, that's them. Boom, that's the band. Because you've mentioned them a couple times. Like, what was their theme? Not metal, not rock. Like, I don't even know how to, like, genre categorize them. It's like Pink Guy isn't... There's no genre for whatever that music is. I don't even know what to call that. Like... Other universe alternative? I don't even know what to call it. Ailstorm. That was it. It was Ailstorm. That was it. Yep. It was about beer or something. I was like, what is this? I mean, I guess you could call it like, yeah, it was Ailstorm. Yes. That's who it was. Yep. And I was like, who is this? I like listened to it. I was like, what is this? This is crazy. Yeah, Drink. Yep. That was it. That was it. Oh, that's so funny. Ailstorm. Yep. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I saw it like pop up on my feed, and I was like listening to it. I was like, huh. That was funny. Yeah, that reminded me of you. I'm sure you appreciate that. So, there you go. Yep. Yep, that's them. They're wild. They're funny. I learned there was there's a band that also is 40K orc themed. I don't know if everybody ever knows about that. Yeah, fucking wild. They like dress up as orcs and they go out on this. They're like Guar, almost like Guar. Which Guar are crazy, by the way. They're a crazy fucking band. My nana gave me radishes when I was 4 and gaslit me into thinking it was an apple. Oh no, not the same. You're like, what kind of an apple is this? I should listen to them. I agree, Ellie. Yeah, I'll give him a little bit more of my ear time. I'll listen to Ailstorm. Yeah, they were fun. I was like, this is not what I was expecting. But now it makes sense. It's literally about beer because it's a beer storm. It's an ale storm. I was like, why are they called Ailstorm? Oh, that's why. That's why. The Alcoholics theme song. Oh man, I like tomatoes, but it depends on the tomatoes, right? Like a tomato on a good burger, absolutely. Tomato diced up and put in pico de gallo, absolutely. There's another thing I've seen of green tomatoes. I'm sure Forever Lurk knows what that's about. That's like a Texas thing. It's like green tomatoes and you put salt on them. Yeah, it's interesting. Never had it, but I'd try it. Yeah, tomatoes are good though. I like them. Or tomatoes in a salad. Like I like the grapefruit, like them little doodads in there. Just chop them in half and throw them in there. Those are cool, man. Oh, Renival's posting some stuff in the Discord. Okay, good to go. Thank you. Ah, Forever Lurk 2. Yep. Green tomato pie tastes exactly like apple pie. That's fascinating. Yeah, it's like a southern thing and they're able to that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, green tomatoes. I hear a lot about green tomatoes and I'm like, what the fuck's up with green tomatoes? Like I've been around Texas. I've never had green tomatoes, but I kind of want to try it now. I'll have to look up a recipe, figure it out. Magnus said, I utterly hate tomatoes and will make my opinion known. Tomatoes are only good in a sauce on pizza and in pasta. Okay. You'd get along well with Maddie because she hates tomatoes, dude. She gives me tomatoes all the time. She does not like tomatoes on anything. I like tomato slices on pizza. That's how much I like tomatoes. I don't love them, but like they can enhance your food. Not everybody agrees, right? And then LED said you should listen to Goblins Ahoy from the new album Ailstorm, from album Ailstorm and Mountains of the Deep, and from their. Oh, I will. Okay, I appreciate that, Ellie. All right, I just screenshot that, so I'll look that up. Dope. And then Renival said tomatoes were originally purple and orange. Huh. Interesting. And now they're like red. You know, that beet red that... Not even beet red, but you know what I mean. That bright red tomato. Or it's like corn. Like corn used to be all small and shriveled up, apparently. And now it's like massive and... You know. Ears of corn are so big now. And like back then, they were... smaller and just different size, like different colors too. So if you ever see like real natural corn, you know, but I love sweet corn, don't get me wrong. I love that GMO fucking enhanced shit. Forever Lurk 2 said I grow these little golden tomatoes called Sweet 100s. They are like candy when warmed in the sun. Ooh, I bet that's so good. Oh. Dude, that sounds amazing. Damn. Magnus said just a tiny little bit of tomato juice on my food makes me gag. I despise tomatoes with every fiber of my being. Fuck tomatoes. That's so funny. You sound just like my wife. Maddie hates tomatoes. She fucking hates them. She'll literally order sandwiches and be like, no tomato, no tomato. And I'm like, what? It's like the best part. She's like, ew, no, it's not. So I eat them in front of her just to gross her out. LEDs, I got random bruise on my leg. Uh-oh. It was from yesterday. I tried to do the work on my wood floor. Oh. What work on your wooden floor? What the hell? What are you doing on the floor? What, Ellie? What are you doing? Oh God. I'm just imagining Ellie in her everyday life. Like what work? What are you talking about? On a wooden floor. Magnus said a few towns over in a conservative area, there's First Nations longhouses, and there's really old dried corn, really tiny, really tiny. Interesting. So that's probably like natural maize, as it's called, right? Magnus said, I always order burgers and explicitly say no tomatoes. I will not eat any food that has tomatoes on it. Yep. Just like Maddie. If she gets one, she's like, oh God. And she like takes a napkin and like wipes it off. I'm like, oh my, a little dramatic. It's not that she gets sick of them either. Oh man. My work is trying to do the worm on the floor. Yeah, that's her work. Yeah. I wouldn't even imagine that. That's so funny. Doing the worm on a wooden floor. That is my work. That is my project. That's so funny. I picture her with a belt sander and an eye patch. Yeah, I could see that too, right? Like, what work does Ellie do? What does she, I don't know, what does she do all day? Not in a condescending way, but like genuinely curious. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you do? That's funny. I know you do cosplay and stuff. And then Reneville said, what kind of camera would you recommend for recording? I wish I had the answer. I'm still trying to figure it out. Truth be told, bro. I have the gimbal 360 or whatever. It's all right. Yeah. Little DJI. This is supposed to be for content creators and like, I'm sure it's good if you're like actually going places. You know, it's got like a couple features, but like this is too tiny. Like it's too small, and like you're trying to use the touchscreen, it's kind of like it's a little picky. It's like $600. I might return this. I'm not saying I hate it. It's just I don't think it works for what I need. And then it doesn't integrate very well with like YouTube. I tried using it with YouTube and I just wasn't having a whole lot of luck. I do want to try it with my new laptop though. So I don't want to give this like a total shiest. And then if you want it to operate in 4K, you can click it. But like if you go to like other modes, it won't let it do in 4K. It's kind of weird. Picture taking is not very good with this, which, I mean, this is meant for video. But I'm still looking, to be honest, man. Like, I wish I could give you a better answer. I've just been using my iPhone. And I have an iPhone 13, so like, if you got like a good iPhone or a really good Galaxy or something, you could probably do a lot with just that. I do have a DSLR as well. I think it's the E10. It's a Canon E10, I think. It's a great camera. It's beautiful. It's just a bitch to lug around. But it does do good with still shots. I need a better lens on it though to do like mini shots because I want to get it in focus just right. And that's the problem with using your phone is it's really hard to get a good focus for taking pictures with minis. But for videography, like iPhone's pretty good for like this, right? Or like for that. But like if you're doing something here, like people probably have way better cameras than me. And I want to learn what they're using because they have really good setups. Like people who paint and it's like zoomed in, I don't know how they do that. They must have some rig set up or something. But that's something I want to figure out too. So I'll have to do my research. But Renival, if you want to, he's been thinking about streaming to paint on minis and TikToks on top of selling my painting skills. Yeah. I wish I had a better answer. I'm sorry I don't, man. I'm still trying to figure it out too, bro. I don't want to lead you down the wrong path, but I will say this. This is good if you're on the go, maybe, like if you're going places. It also comes with the mic, the little lapel mics, which are really nice. Like, I would recommend that. But yeah, I'm still looking for a good camera for what you're talking about doing. Yes. I'll be setting up my TikTok too, and an Instagram as well under the same name, the same handle as ChaoticCrafterZero. I'm not going to set up a Facebook. There's no need for that. I'm not going to do that. I have my personal Facebook. That's different. I'm not going to give that out. Sorry. Maybe you'll figure it out, but it's fine. But yeah, I'll be setting up an Instagram and a TikTok, and I'll be uploading stuff on there too. So. LED said, truth be told, I miss you, and truth be told, I am lying when you see my fave. Hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. I'll tell you. You wanted to know what I do all day? I'll tell you. Yes, we're all waiting anxiously. That is American Rejects. Yeah. It's actually a pretty good band. You know? I don't think they get enough recognition because they always have like a really good message behind their songs and stuff, and like they really put some thought into it. They're like the smart emo kids, I guess. You know, they put a lot of purpose behind their music, so they're pretty cool. LED said, I wake up, I go get a monster. Sounds like me. I get dressed. I would get groceries, but my roommates don't like what I get. I work on my cosplays. I do stupid shit. I try to cook. I drink more Monster. I burn my food and do stupid shit while chugging Monster. Fuck yeah. Renival said, I always thought of them as stoners. Interesting. Yeah, I guess you could. They're like alternative. Yeah, they're kind of stonery too. Yeah, for sure. But there is more sophistication than meets the eye. They come off as like American Rejects, of course, right? But like, if you listen to the lyrics or like the meaning behind some of their songs, you're like, yeah, they definitely put a lot more brain capacity into this than most bands do. Stupid shit while chugging Monster. I love it, Ellie. It's funny. You like White Monster though, right? You're a White Monster girl, hopefully. Yeah, and then you had MC My Chemical Romance. Oh my god. To cut my wrists and black my eyes. I never liked emo. It was never my scene. No, I was not an emo kid. I had friends that were emo though. Oh, I'm a metalhead, so I hung out with a little bit of everybody. Hung out with the stoners, some of the jocks, the goths, some of the nerds. Mostly metalheads though, so. I never really quite fit in anywhere. A little bit of a misfit, I guess. Stupid shit while chugging Monster, hell yeah. Is Travis doing an apartment tour? No. Our apartment is not, I mean, I could, but I could. It's not that bad. I have all flavors, but yeah, white is my favorite. I love White Monster. I've had orange. I like the orange one. I like purple. I've had the lime one. Not a big fan. All the coffee monsters need to go die. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Does anyone in here like the coffee monsters? Anybody like the Java monsters? Like, that is the most horrendous fucking kill it with fire thing ever. It's like drinking a Starbucks with all the fucking sugar shit in it and everything. Ugh. I like a cappuccino, and I like a black coffee. That's it. And fine, a nitro cold brew. Fine. I'll have an iced coffee too, but usually I drink it black. Oh, Reneville said you were singing Ohio is for Lovers. Oh, no shit. Oh, well, my B. I got him a little mixed up. Fervor 2 said I was a jock skater hybrid. Oh, that's cool. I had skater friends too. I wanted to be a skater, but then I would have been a poser. So I was not good on a board. I was like, this doesn't make any, like, my brain and skateboarding doesn't make any sense. I could never pick it up. Never understood it, but like a lot of my friends would skateboard. I'd be the kid on the bike because I'm like, I don't skateboard, so I wish. No, I just never was good at it. I've longboarded. That's a little bit different. It's not the same. It's definitely not the same. So, but longboards are kind of cool. Where I was, there were a lot of hills and stuff, so you could actually longboard and like get away with it. And there was like plenty of space too. So, and there was like paths you could go on, like walking paths, kind of like a lot of people would longboard around town, and that was a good way to get around. So they're pretty cool. I never bought one because I was poor, so all the rich kids had them. Oh, LED said, oh, I forgot the main part about my days, blasting music 24/7. Hell yeah. LED said, I have all the monsters except for the coffee ones. Yeah. Yeah, the coffee ones are just, I don't know. If you try it and you like it, I don't get it. I don't get it. But, no. And I love Monster. I do. I've always been a fan of Monster. Ever since it first came around, when it first showed itself, I was like, ooh, what's this? I remember the BFC. Anybody alive enough to remember the big fucking can of Monster? Like fucking this big. I never bought one because I was too poor, but we always joked about it. Like, who the fuck drinks this? But I used to love the Monster with the pop top. Those were all in the military. Those were really good too because you could close them up. Magnus said, I think the original Monster kind of sucks. Yeah. Yeah, the original Monster, it was like, when it first came on the scene, it was a big deal. You know, it's like Red Bull, right? Like, I like Red Bull too. So sue me. I like Red Bull too. I'll definitely drink me some fucking Red Bull. So, sugar-free, of course, but I'm just a sugar-free kind of guy. Too many cavities. But I remember the first Monster when it came out, and I was like, it was a big deal, man. And like Jaeger bombs, if you ever drank that shit, oh yeah, that was fucking heart attack just waiting to happen. It was a big deal, man. Yeah, Monster. Or it's like when Code Red Mountain Dew came out. I don't know if they still have that. I don't know if that still exists, because like some kid died drinking it, or it's always some kid who fucking dies drinking shit, and then it's like, I don't know, like kind of put the kibosh on stuff. That's why the BFC probably doesn't exist anymore. It was like, fuck, it was the biggest can ever, dude. I kind of wish I bought it so that way I could just have the can on the shelf. Like, that'd be dope. And then Magnus said, I think the original Monster kind of sucked, but Mango Loco and the White Monster is the best. Oh, Mango Loco, really? I have not tried that one yet, bro. Interesting. Reneville said, when I was a young boy, my father took me to a city to see the Black Parade. To see the Black Parade. Yup. Oh. I'm sorry, Reneville. Oh, man. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know that. I hope you don't do it anymore. So. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yep. Magna said my friend made an abomination of a food by crushing up ramen when it was inside the packet, open it, and pour the flavor packets and Mango Loco Monster inside and shake it. Yeah, that's an abomination. That sounds like prison food. I mean, honestly, Forever Lurk's right, dude. That sounds like some prison food shit. Straight up, dude. Don't blame me, blame my friend. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. LED said, my dad said if they came out with a coffee monster, he'd stop drinking them. Well, he never stopped drinking them. Yeah. I remember when they first came out, I was like, oh, I was so excited. And I got the Java. And I tried like 2 or 3 of them. It was when I used to work at Walmart way back in the day. Because, of course, like Walmart got everything all the time, or like a White Hen or a 7-Eleven or whatever. We'd go there and get that shit. But yeah, I remember trying the fucking coffee monster, and I would drink like half of it. I'm like, this isn't even good. It's fucking gross, dude. Because I would like, to me, it reminded me of like Starbucks drinks, just fruity and gross. I gotta clean this thing. Reneville said would drink Monster Anaconda since it had alcohol in it. Oh, yeah, I remember those. Oh, that's awesome. The FCC won't let me be. Eminem. Forever Lurk 2 said, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't a kid when all these crazy drinks came out. We were living on the edge with a Snapple. Aw. That's funny. That's funny. Aw. My wife had a jar, 2 jars, big jars full of the Snapple tops on top of them and stuff. So, and I saw like a meme the other day. Someone found like an old Mountain Dew in the forest, like someone ditched it, and the cap underneath said, you win a free PS2. And he's like, do you think they'll still honor this? That's a big deal, dude. You find something like that, holy shit, man. I remember they used to do that with Mountain Dew. Like, they'd give away, like, Xboxes and, like, all this. I don't know how the fuck it works. You just, like, mail it in and they give it to you? I have no idea. Yeah, dude. There were so many energy drinks and, like, all this shit that came out. It was bad, man. There was so... It was, like, post-2000s. And all these drinks, like all these energy drinks, like the 90s had a couple, but not a whole lot. But like 2000s, man, there were so many. There was another one, it was called Balls, like BALLS. And it came in this like blue bottle, and it was like ribbed. It actually tasted really good. It was like a Sprite, but it was an energy drink. And it was called Balls, and it was stupid, but it was funny. It was like, oh, I got you some balls. It was just stupid teenage shit, you know? And then what are the other ones with the little floaty things in them? They had like little tapioca beads in them. There was another drink from like, I think the 90s, but into the 2000s. It was kind of like a Snapple. Sobe, you probably remember Sobe, with the little lizard on it. You know, it was like, those tasted like, I don't even know what the fuck that was, but people drank them. I remember drinking it too because I was like, oh, it's got the little lizard on front. I used to love that. And like the colors, like one looked like Pepto-Bismol with the pink. And it had the same consistency too. It was gross. It was like a yogurt pop smoothie thing. It wasn't very good. Yeah. Oh, they still got Code Red Mountain Dew here in Canada? Oh, shit, dude. Can buy a full bottle for $1 at my dollar store. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know if they still have that here. I'm pretty sure, like, again, some kid drank it and died. He drank, like, 40 gallons of it or something. It's sad, but, you know. R.I.P. Or, like, who was it? Some Chinese kid that was, like, living at an internet cafe, and he drank, like, a bunch of energy drinks and died and shit. Like, so bad. Reneville said, no, don't. And then he said, had a lot of family problems at the time since my mom was a mental illness took over when I was 10. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, I can relate with that a lot. A lot, bro. A lot. I understand that. Yeah. I guess I could tell you my mom tried to kill herself on Christmas Day. Yeah, that was bad. And then the other Christmas, she OD'd. So, yeah. My mom's got issues, so unfortunately. She's better now, but, yeah, not the call you want. Yeah, pretty bad. So, there's a little touch of my life there. LED said that's insulting to prison food. That's a good one. That's a good one. LED, you're quick as a whip, man. That's insulting to prison food. Magnus said, I know, truly disgusting. We were crossing an old abandoned train trestle bridge out in the country, and he offered me some. I took some and dumped the contents of the packet over the bridge. That's something I would do, dude. Yeah. He's like, "Here, you want some?" You're like, sure. It was awful. Oh, that sounds so gross. Ugh, yep. And then Reneville goes on. So as a growing kid, all of a sudden I had to become an adult around home. One of the many things I did to deal with it was to study mental illnesses related to bipolar. Interesting. Interesting. Well, it's better to understand it, right? Rather than just be like, I don't understand it. Like, I fully don't understand bipolar disorder either. So, I know my mom has it. I know my one sister has it. And I don't think I have it. I don't think so. So, I've only been told once in my life I've ever had it. So, but I am on mood stabilizers. So, I take my happy pills every night. So, and then happy pills every morning. So, yeah, I'm on medication, and thank God for medication, man. If you're not on meds, you are. I know it's expensive, but it's. I don't know. I could not imagine myself off my medication. I probably wouldn't even be doing this channel, to be honest with you. Yeah, it sucks. Well, I hope you're doing better, bro. Reneville, I hope you're doing a lot better, man. LED said, and you should, Maggie. Yeah, I should throw it off the thing. And then Reneville said, remember when the guy tried to cash in a Pepsi for a jet fighter? What? No, I never heard of that. That's so fucking funny. For a fighter jet? That'd be dope, man. It's like, hey, I got it. The golden ticket. Do you know how to fly this thing? I'll fucking learn. If I got a fighter jet, you damn straight I'm gonna learn how to fly that bitch. It's probably really complicated, but I'll figure it out. I'm not that dumb. I'm gonna turn this fan off. My eyes are getting dry. Thing's blowing on my eyes. I think I don't want to do this. Should I call it? I don't know. Cause I wanna wash my the Sobe energy drinks. Yes. Yep. You remember those, the energy teas? Yep. The lava lamp drinks. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly, Ellie. The lava lamp drinks. Yes. Those things were awesome. Because you'd like drink it, you'd like suck the little stupid tapioca things and like chew them and like crunch them up. Those were genius. Whatever marketing designer created that, fucking brilliant. It got so many people drinking it. Orbits. I just remembered it. It was called Orbits. Orbits with a Z because it's cool. It's the most 90s thing ever. Put a Z in it, it sounds cooler, or an X. Way cooler. Yep. Forever Lurk 2 seems like every 5 years or so someone dives from a marathon gaming. Yeah, literally, dude. Marathon gaming / energy drink combo. Yep. I swear, dude. And then it makes like international headlines. I don't know how. It's sad. It is tragic, actually. Like that someone dies from that. Like imagine being at a fucking internet cafe and like someone literally is having a heart attack. Like holy fuck. That's crazy. Yeah. It's sad. So they will kill you. They will, especially if you have heart conditions. Oh yeah. That's why I gotta watch my caffeine. I got fucking heart conditions, so I do. I'm 34 years old and I already have high blood pressure, so yay. It sucks. I gotta watch my salt intake. I gotta watch how much I drink and like alcohol. You know, I barely drink alcohol anymore, so I'm a lot better about it. Magnus said, spread the peanut butter on bread and place sliced pickles on top. Interesting. LED said, how many pickles? Forever Lurk said 50-50 with the PB. LED said, okay. Look, I'll try it. On our next live, I will try it. For everybody to watch. I will do the peanut butter and pickle sandwich. I promise. Scout's honor. Scout's honor, I'll fucking do it, alright? Just for your viewing pleasure. And I'm curious. And if I don't like it, I'll be honest. But if I'm like, this is some good shit, you know? And maybe I'll make green tomatoes or something and try to eat that and be like, well, I know it's not 40K related, but, you know, I'll be like, maybe I'll talk about the lore or something and I'll just eat a fucking peanut butter and peanut butter and pickle sandwich. So that's funny. Reneville said I use weed gummies to stabilize me. My little brother doesn't have it. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I've partaken in stuff like that. It does not help me. It actually makes me really paranoid, so unfortunately, marijuana does not calm me down. It makes me worse. So I wish it worked, dude. I wish it worked. And then Magnus said, didn't Pepsi reject the guy? Oh, I think he sued and got cash. Oh, fuck yeah. Good for him. Yeah, I want a fucking fighter pilot. They're going to advertise that. I fucking want one, damn it. And it better not be a cardboard cutout either. Hell yeah. Wonder how much money he made. Look it up, I'm curious. Magnus said I low-key need to try the PB pickle sandwich. Magnus, maybe for our next live, if we do a live together, dude, maybe we could do it in tandem. And we'll give our honest opinion of how it tastes. I think people would like that. So, Reneville said to collect a certain amount of tokens, but you could buy Pepsi tokens to get certain prizes you wanted. So we did the math with a multi-millionaire to invest. That's right. I do remember that now. That's right. To invest with them. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. Pepsi tried to deny him and they were taken to court over it. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, if you're going to advertise it, like, fucking give me that shit. For the Emperor. Hey, for the Emperor. Yo. 1984 Ford Descourt. Hey, man, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you're still here, please like the channel. 40K related stuff. We're just talking and shooting the shit right now. I just got done priming a bunch of stuff. All these should be pretty dry by now. So I primed up all these bad boys. They should be pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll put them on a shelf so they're not on the ground. I might be ending the stream here, unfortunately. Triangles, you came back in. What's up, dude? I know we should go live. Yeah, we should do the PB pickle sandwich. Got to get more subs and don't feel like doing much content creation right now. Yeah, there you go. Make a short, man. Shorts are good. People like shorts. I've been learning that. So some of them I get like over. I got one over 3,000 on that. A couple others I got some pretty high hits. One of them almost 10,000, which is awesome. So, but it's mostly me and Maddie, and I'm trying to get her to do some shorts with me, but she's so busy with school. It's like trying to do it. But I have a bunch of ideas in my head of some fun, like 40K short stuff that'll get a lot of hits for sure. So it's just she's always busy, so it sucks. Oh, okay, there you go, man. Yeah, make a Krieg short. Just add music to the background, bro. You don't even have to talk. Just add some sweet fucking music to it. People love that, bro. Triangles, what are you talking about? And then Reneville said the judge decided that no soda company should be expected to hand out a $23 million fighter jet. The guy made a documentary on Netflix called Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Really? Interesting. Okay. Oh, Ellie and Triangles are making up. Oh, good. Okay. Let's be friends, all right? There's enough bad people in the world and there's too much pain and suffering, and I'm sick of it, dude. I've been around misery most of my fucking life, and I don't know. I don't like being miserable, but unfortunately, it always finds me. So I know a lot about it. Misery loves company. Damn it. I'm getting real sick of these magnets coming off. It might be the epoxy I'm using. I don't know. Didn't stand on there. It ripped off again. Son of a bitch. Keeps doing that. What can you do, right? Whiskey and drink on back. Flash of bourbon glass. Whiskey and the rain coming down, coming down. Without pain, we wouldn't be able to become Batman. You're not wrong, yeah. I wish I could do Batman shit. Fucking wish, dude. Fuck, I wish I could do Punisher shit. Hell yeah, sign me up, bro. All I gotta say is there's a lot of crime out there, and it needs a superhero. It needs something, because the cops can't handle it. You know what I always imagined Forever Alert? I wish this was a reality, dude. I wish they would just say, hey, all GWAT guys, go clean out the cartel. Just, that's it. That's all they gotta say. Hey, GWAT guys, go clean out the cartel. That's all you gotta tell us. That's it. We'll go fucking operate in no time. Those guys operate too, but yeah, we would, LED said, I got a Valentine. LED said, a guy. Triangle said, well, obviously, Data. Duh. Well, obviously, duh. And then Reneville said, just need to find some Tabinet monks. Yeah, dude, for sure. LED said, he's tall. Ooh. Tall, dark, and handsome. Why am I not surprised it would be a tall guy? Yeah, of course. And then Reneville said, just noticed, are you wearing your shirt backwards? No. I'm not. Nah, he ain't. No, I'm not. Hey, that Brahmi. Oh, I remember you. Oh, got a bunch of messages deleted. See ya! He has brown eyes. Well, good. Reneville said rednecks would win. They're just, yeah. Just let that happen, please. Just tell us, do it. That's all we need. That's literally all they gotta do. They just gotta say, yeah, kick him out. All right, good job, Magnus. Thanks. That guy only fucking pops in every 2 seconds. Whack. Whack. Smacked him. 1989 Ford Discord said, I love your streams, man. Haven't attended in like 2 weeks, sadly. Life's been a little busy. Oh, it's okay. Well, thanks for joining us here now. This is a late stream, by the way. I'll probably be calling it pretty soon, but if you haven't subscribed, please do. I usually go live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. CST. And then, Drippy Chicken Boy, what's up, dude? And then every weekend, I usually go live one of the nights. I haven't really chosen which night yet, so I still gotta figure it out, you know? Ellie, is he American? Yes? Question mark. Your AI clanker slop bores me. Yep. Is he from New York? Oh, Triangle's remembered. Yeah. Reneville said Night for Chaos. Yeah. I just wish they would tell the rednecks or the fucking GWAT veterans who went to Iraq and Afghanistan, and they're just like, all the cartel are a big problem, and we don't want to deal with them. Can you guys just make them disappear? We would love that. We would love nothing else than to just let us go, man. Just let us do it. That's funny. Drippy Chicken Boy said, did you watch Paul? No, I have not. And then 1989 Ford Discord has said, heck yeah, man, I subbed the first stream. I saw you. And the crowd were real fun. I'll try to catch you this weekend, though. I will not be here this weekend. Unfortunately, I'll be out of town on a wedding. But the following weekend, I'll be available right back at it again. So, and you can catch me Wednesday night, just like tonight. So, yep. No, thank you for subscribing, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. If I haven't subscribed to you, it's probably because I can't. But, like, everybody who subscribes to me, if I'm able to subscribe to them back, I will. So, new subscribers, you know what I mean? Like, if this is from years ago, it's not the same, but yeah, no, that's good to have you back, bro. Yeah, I love my chat. I love the community. I love the army that we have, and we're always looking to build more. So if you want to join the army, we would love to have you in the ranks, bro. If you want to join the Discord, we have a Discord. If you're into 40K stuff, freaking let me know, dude. My Discord is at ChaoticCrafterZero, but with the number 0. So if you want to join our Discord, go ahead and add it. You can friend me too. If not, I'll add you in that way. And then Magnus is our commissar, so he's our moderator for the group. So nothing crazy there. Reneville said, I want to get a Cerestus Knight Castigator for Chaos side. Oh, that'd be badass, dude. Heck yeah. Absolutely. And then Magnus said I could add you if you would like to. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Magnus. Yeah. I could do it, but usually when I'm on the stream, if I go off the stream, it like, I don't know how it works. It like cuts it out or something, so it's kind of weird. Okay, Drippy Chicken Boy. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Thank you so much. So much roar in the chat. I know, right? Oh, God. Y'all are fun. Yeah, it just bleeps off. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I, like, get off this. I could do it on my laptop. I gotta sign in on my Discord on my new one. My old one, though, I do have the Discord open. And Triangle said, trust me, I love and adore everyone as long as you don't stab me in the back. Nah, I don't think there's any of that going on here, dude. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. At 2, Brutus. At 2. I trust you. You should trust. She probably means me. But maybe she just left it ambiguous on purpose. Lark, I have tanks and planes that I can destroy you with. Oh my god. Does a lance work for stabbing? Oh, lance is a big stabby stab. I kind of want to get the Iron Strider. The fucking chicken walker with the fucking giant lance. Kind of just want it. It's just a cool mini. I don't even play Mechanicum, but they're just fucking dope. Stop stabbing. You brought it up. Oh my, I got sewing needles. Oh my god. LED's gonna give you a tattoo, bro. A prison tattoo. Turn that light off. I'm really happy with my little setup though. It worked out really well today. I'm glad I was able to prime up a bunch of minis and get all these done. You know, it's another reason why I do this hobby is it's like good for my mental health because then I feel like I'm doing something, like I'm accomplishing things, right? So I have a couple mental health issues and this has just really helped me. It's been a nice, I don't want to call it a distraction, but just a nice hobby. So it's just been good. Oh, you have to say triangles as a friend. Renville said, yeah, it helps give me inner peace in my life. Yeah, man. Yeah. It is, yeah. Don't even add more tax onto our 13% annual tax fee. Oh, 13%? Whew. Yeah, that's a lot. Ellie said, why? Magnus said, see you, Ellie. Is everyone hopping off? It's probably about time, so. I'm getting kind of tired. I got to clean up everything, too, so I got to take apart the fucking airbrush again, because I don't want it to get clogged like last time. So, that's just my bad. Yeah. I guess I still got a few hours before I go to work. Whew. Well, get some sleep, please. Get some sleep, bro. I'm a night owl too, but you know, I gotta get better with my sleep hygiene, as they call it. So, yeah, I love you as a friend. Exactly. Do you think of anything of higher? That's funny. We get free healthcare, fresh roads, and shitty military. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Do you guys have free school? Is that a thing, like free higher education? I don't know if that's a thing or not. But Elliot said I'm gonna go chug and watch TV. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, my friends. I know it's sad to always close it down because y'all give me a lot of joy. You actually do. So I'm glad I have people to talk to and hang out with, and I just do my thing, you know, and I love interacting with you, and I'm glad that we have what we have. So everything's going well. So it helps me. And then Magnus said, nah, since university and college is a private organization, we don't get it for free. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Well, you're very welcome, sir. You're very welcome. Absolutely. I appreciate you being here with us, too. So, yeah. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And then Magnus said, like the States. Oh, okay, yeah, so very similar. Yeah. But, all right, everybody. Unfortunately, it's that time where I got to call it. But we've been on this for almost 200 minutes, if you can believe that. So, yeah, you're absolutely welcome, Magnus. Yeah, everybody, please have a very good night. I hope you get some good sleep. I hope you wake up tomorrow. You're able to take on the day. And so long as tomorrow's better than it is today, that's all that matters. Or hopefully you're able to handle it better, right? You never know what life's going to throw at you. Again, I'll be gone this weekend, so I will not be going live. But I will be right back come Monday. So you'll see me hop on Wednesday per usual, guys. So Yeah, raw to everybody. That's right. Sweet. All right, my friends. Much love, much respect, and appreciation. I thank you very much for hanging out with me during this live session. I'm really glad I was able to get my my priming done. So I was a little worried about it, but I worked through it and I was able to get it working. I didn't just give up. You know what I mean? So I hope that that helps you too, whatever you're going through with life. That if you're hitting a brick wall, you're having a lot of challenges, like sometimes you got to step away, rethink about it, come at it from a different angle, and you're able to tackle that and be successful in your own little ways, right? So I appreciate everything. Yeah, make sure to clean your air guns for no more misfires. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna clean it out after this. So, and then whatever you do, Reneville, please send me whatever you use. I'll take that and I'll incorporate it into my little process here. You're very welcome, sir. Have a good night, everyone. God bless. Thanks for tuning in with Travis and the Chaotic Crafter Zero. So that's all I got for tonight. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. All right. Bye. Good night.